We all know how powerful a Ned rig can be, especially in a rocky or a harder structure type of a composition, but so many of us are missing out on the full potential of what this lure can do. So I wanted to show you the Ned rig presented this way. And I should really say that this technique applies to the back half of your presentation. So after you cast it out there and you've let it sit on the bottom, drag it, bounce it, hop it, vibrate it, whatever, so many times we'll just reel it in super quickly and make our next presentation. Well, when you're using a Ned rig, the bite's sometimes tough, right? That's why we pulled it out. Well, after you're done with that initial bottom contact, when you bring it back to you on the shore or in the boat, instead of just reeling it back super fast, swim it back. Think of it much like you would swimming a tube. I really love minnow type baits on my Ned rigs through the entire presentation, but you can see here how amazing they look swimming it back, even with that flat jig head, right? You would think that that wouldn't necessarily come through the water column like we would want, but it slides through the water column so nicely. And even if you're using your traditional stick bait, that short little 2 3/4 or 3-inch stub of a stick bait, it swims back so well. I mean, it looks like a minnow coming back in the water column. Well, you may be asking, why would I do that? Why wouldn't I just hurry up, get it back, and make another cast out there? Well, unless you're perfectly dialed in to what they're wanting, how they want that lure presented, this back part of the presentation, that's swimming the Ned rig back, can give you a lot of information as an angler. Think about if you're not getting that many bites on the traditional part of the presentation, but then when you swim it back, you start to pick up some more fish. Well, that's telling you a lot. Maybe they're in a different part of the water column, maybe they're up higher off of the bottom than we originally thought, or maybe there's some more aggressive fish out there that we could pick up with a different type of a horizontal presentation, you know, jerk baits, soft jerk baits, whatever that might be. But as anglers, we're always looking for the maximum amount of information. I love efficiency, and if I can make that presentation, that cast efficient from the time I let go of it until I get it all the way back to me in the boat, I just know that my odds of a bite are going to go way up, and I just know the information is going to be so much more detailed, where then I can start to make some decisions from that point. And make sure as you're swimming it back, it's just nice and steady, okay? A nice, steady, slow retrieve with your spinning reel, and it's going to give you that real subtle swimming action that we are looking for. And hey, if you want to watch a video that talks about being a game changer for spinning reels and gives you a lot more distance on your cast, go ahead and check this one out right here. And make sure that you go out and encourage someone today. You never know how you might just change their life. For the Bass Fishing Life, I'm your host, Steve Rogers.